Good evening. So we're going to talk about the recent big news in the silver market, the silver squeeze, and why, if you're thinking about participating in that using various trading apps, you need to be very, very careful. And what you're seeing in front of you here is precisely the reason I tend to avoid day trading like the plague. I'll come on to that in a minute. So let's just talk about a couple of pickups here. As you can see, I've gone a bit Britannia crazy. Got these 1 ounce Brits, 2008, for a pretty good price recently. Yeah, I was actually already beginning to add to my silver stack before any of this silver squeeze shenanigans kicked off, but just turned out that the timing happened to be quite good. But actually, I'm not really fussed. I mean, obviously the price has gone up, went up to nearly, I think it hit $30 at the max, and then it will back now to 26 something. I think it's going to end up back where it was, around 25 last week. Ultimately, probably it's going to be a bit savage for people that invested and tried to make a quick buck on the stock market with this silver squeeze scenario. I mean, basically, if you don't know what it is, it's you've got a group of young millennials doing what hedge funds have been doing for 100 years. They got together, they're a bit annoyed about the way these hedge funds behaved, and they thought they could push the silver price up, just get everyone on board, and get the silver price to $1,000, which is an interesting idea. I think it was tried once by the Hunt brothers back in the 80s, and they did. I think they came closer, but they ultimately failed. But basically, I just don't think it's possible. The market cap of silver is far too high. I mean, it's GME, a GameStop, is nothing compared to the market cap of silver. It's not even the same ballpark, and it's probably a bit naive to think they could have done that. That said, the fact that they managed to push up the price just by a couple of dollars on the open was I think still relatively impressive. We shouldn't really write off completely what they're doing and their potential, because I could be eating humble pie, So yeah, I basically think that if you're going to buy silver, buy physical. Probably stay away from trying to make a quick buck. Obviously, the odds of you making money and beating people on Wall Street that have been trading for 20, 30 years, know this game inside out, are pretty low. Just don't do it. Buy physical, be medium to long term, and be happy, and laugh at all the people getting wiped out as they try to make a quick buck. There's nothing wrong with flutter. I myself open positions like this in situations. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you think you're really going to make millions, off the back of this, somebody somewhere will. But sadly, it's not probably going to be the likes of you and I. So really, what's happened? What's this done to the silver market? Well, basically, it's created a massive surge of retail demand, which has essentially now wiped out all the sort of small silver bars and coins that are available from in retail. All the dealers' stock has gone. People over last weekend have paid humongous premiums to get into silver, because they thought it was by wiping out, part of the plan was to, obviously, if you can take out a lot of the physical silver supply, you're going to create real serious issues, which is probably I think that's why they did it over the weekend when the markets are shut, but it obviously backfired. And if you are interested enough to look at any charts today, you'll see that there was brutal price action on the charts. There was it was a lovely bear trap they set, really, where it hit lows. It got down to like 27, and I think a lot of people went in then and bought more, and and then the second dip just must have wiped out a lot of people when it went below 27 into 26, mid 26. Must have just killed. I can't imagine it. I can hear the wails and screams of people now as they lost their money. So yeah, let's just talk about these coins. So I picked up these Britannias. I talked about, and I also picked up these crowns. I don't know a lot about these coins. It looks like they're from a set. I don't think these crowns are. I think they're like 925 sterling. They're proofs, I would say. I think they're from a set. The proofs. Let's open one up. I actually paid for this set. You are not going to believe me when I tell you what I paid for these 6 coins. It was quite a nice coin, that. I paid £36 for all 6 of these coins. 6 coins. How insane is that? How insane is that? And I nearly didn't buy them because I was being precious about the fact that I couldn't verify the fact that whether they were 999 or not, and whether was I buying some nickel plated, junk. But actually, I think they're okay. I don't know really. I looked on eBay. They're going for about £29 a coin, these sort of things. So yeah, I really don't know a lot about these. So if anybody knows more and knows whether they're, obviously I think they're worth more than £6. They must be worth the spot price of silver. I mean, I would have thought in the bare minimum. Anyway, so that's a quick video. So yeah, I hope you didn't lose any money on the big silver squeeze scenario. If you did, every time I lose money like that, I look at it as a self-funded business lesson, and just try to learn from it. And if you learn from it, it's not the end of the world. And just keep stacking physical. Be medium to long term. Try and get a good price. I think anything around 25 is okay. Medium to long term. Same with gold at the moment, it's pretty good. I think anything around 1800, between 1800 and 1850 is pretty good. Probably will be dips and retractions either way, but like I said, if you're physical, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be looking at a screen flapping that you're going to lose your investment overnight. And that's why I do this. Anyway, any comments or questions, leave them on YouTube. I'll see you soon.